you.
It was just shouted to us that we could have coffees and drinks out now. Judge, what are we having?
I have a beer. What's he talking about?
What? Outnumbered overtime. OT, baby.
OT!
You're going to monitor Facebook Live for me.
Yes, I am.
Woo! What a show. What a show. We should take this on the road.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, one of us is.
Yeah, but you're going to be on the road, too. We're going to end up in Cleveland together.
Not in a bus. So tell me about the inside of the bus.
Okay,
How cool is
Who's
that?
going to be the most fun?
So there are no beds, so no one's bunking together on the
you don't
bus.
sleep
There's
on the bus?
5 of us.
No.
Can you?
really
It's all
big.
seats. There's 2 big screen TVs, one in the way back, one in kind of the front, halfway.
You need hair, makeup. There's a lot of things going on there.
Get this. Hair and makeup is going to be on the
They're
bus.
on the bus.
Oh, what a shock.
And
We do have the coolest hair and makeup people on the
no,
bus.
it's. I guess it's mandatory. You need that.
It's
a
mandatory
cameraman
and
a bus
woman.
driver.
See what it did
Click
there.
on the timestamp. You click on.
Woman.
Where do you go?
Mandatory. Yeah. These 2 are having
Fingers,
a.
Faulkner.
No, she's
Little
showing me
coffee
how to
clap.
read the comments. Little Facebook
Go,
Live coffee clap. You
so
can
you know
go
what
to
would be cool to do, though,
So
on the
click on the
bus?
timestamp.
When we
Yeah, I
stop
know.
in
A
different
few things.
places,
I've been on a few tour buses with
bring
my friend.
people on who want to
Be
kind
careful.
of hang out.
Be careful.
Timestamp.
Yeah, groupies.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need. Your PhD.
No. You take pictures outside. Don't let them on the bus.
All right.
Pat them down before they get on.
Yeah, or,
Hey, you know what? New friends always bring new
Swag
things.
Daddy 82 writes on our live chat. We have thousands of people on, so we appreciate you watching us and jumping on. There needs to be a way to force judges to follow the law. How Ginsburg can criticize Trump without looking at Hillary. By the way, the New York Times is calling for her resignation as simply so Obama-Hillary can look in another liberal or lock in another liberal on the court. They're not going to be able to make any movement on the court before November
can't.
anyway.
But that's an interesting comment.
But she didn't comment on. I guess if you're going to start to comment as a judge, don't you have to be consistent?
She did. She commented on her age and that of Justice Kennedy and Souter.
She also commented on a lot of the decisions, and again, that's the thing that's nerve-wracking, is that she
commented
goes
on Citizens United, didn't she?
She commented on Citizens United. She commented on Heller, one of the most important decisions on the Second
DC gun
Amendment,
case, exactly
that
right.
you're allowed to have firearms in your home. She said it was a bad decision.
I remember that. I guess
She
the
wants to
difference here is that
revisit
was,
it.
Yeah, she's jealous.
You know, a mano. She's taking on a candidate now, and I guess that's the thing I haven't seen.
You know what? Aside from whether it's allowed or not allowed, I mean, as a society, we look at Supreme Court justices as those at the citadel of integrity and nonpartisanship, and they just took their robes off and said, "Wee, I got a D on my dress," or whatever she wears. I was at a spa with her once. She goes to a spa. She's very little.
Yeah,
littler than me.
I
Go ahead, Eric. What do you want to say?
No. I'll just stay right here. I like to stay
You just
employed.
Stay right. Just stay right. All right. So I'm gonna share now and tweet out that we are taking comments live. When I like your comment, while I may love you, I'm really liking it so I can include it in the conversation. Let's see.
Emotional.
Oh, I know. You know, it's interesting because I'm seeing kind of a trend here in terms of who Donald Trump may pick as vice president. No one seems to think that it's not Mike Pence.
Right.
John
Including
Scott
here.
said Mike Pence and Newt Gingrich.
I said Mike Pence.
I said Newt Gingrich, and I think I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong, too.
Yeah.
And I think I'm right.
I don't know if
I don't know. Two sides of a coin.
That's right.
It's been a long time. I don't know if I said this during the show an hour ago, but it's got to be important for Donald Trump to really like the guy and to get along with him.
Why is that important?
He and
Because-
Pence
why
had
is that
great
important?
chemistry.
Because again, there's you get the Chris Christie angry bridesmaid look where he was standing behind him. Again, there's always this awkwardness when the two of them are together. When Trump's like, "Go get on the airplane." Remember that moment down in Texas? Because you don't want. I mean, Donald Trump's out there and he plays by his own his own band, so to speak, and you don't want somebody who's like where you get an eye roll potentially. He's standing next to Trump and he's like. You can't have that. And you got to have Trump like the guy and not give him the shoulder.
Wait a minute. Kevin Dubuque says, Harris, tell Dagen congrats on her NASCAR drive winning a few weeks ago.
Yes, Tony Stewart won finally after a...
Oh, I thought you were driving.
No. Tony Stewart, my driver. Everybody, you're loyal to one driver, the 14-1.
It does say
Sonoma road course. It has been a terrible 3 years for Tony.
Okay.
And he won, and now he's in the chase, which means he'll be in the playoffs.
Okay. Huffington Post,
So,
2011. The White House's Fox News boycott attempt prompts network revolt. I remember this.
You found it.
Yeah. And Politico also reported this afternoon that there was a question as to whether or not Fox News would be able to attend a round of interviews with Ken Feinberg as the pay czar as opposed to the White House. So, but there was a real issue. And I remember all of the other news channels came to our defense and said, you can't separate one.
Thank you for jogging
because we're all going to revolt.
Yeah, because
and
this press is saying, imagine
potentially
Trump, but
it could be one the other day. So that is a fair question, though, with Donald Trump, because he has singled out, but he hasn't stopped talking. So, I mean, like, he may single somebody out, but he continues to talk to that person. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't...
But also, I mean, the press has been united against this administration, this White House, and I actually think Hillary Clinton will be worse than the Obama administration.
She will be.
And, you know, this administration has been completely opaque, and so many news organizations have had trouble, not only with their FOIA requests, but also interview requests. When they need quotes and they're on deadline, the White House has been awful about meeting them. Typically, there have been pool photographers and videographers allowed into the White House, into certain briefings, and able to show the president in various contexts. And the White House shut that down, and they have their own private videographer. It's very North Korea.
But he does answer questions. He will get up there and
answer one question for 8 minutes.
But fair enough. But he answers a group of questions, and we haven't, like we pointed out, we haven't seen her answer a question.
She's bad at it, and she's not going to do it when she's president.
There's no question what she's going to do when she's president. She did it for 4 years at the State Department. She took all of our information down so that she wouldn't have to answer questions. She wouldn't have to do FOIAs. That's what her administration's going to do.
Dwayne Ego, I think, or Dwayne Joe. Trump can insult anyone, but when someone insults Trump, he gets on Twitter and cries, "This is America," blah, blah, blah. So I'm seeing some blowback on this with Ginsburg. Ginsburg wasn't just criticizing him. Look at the power seat that she sits in. She actually can influence what people do. She's a Supreme Court justice.
That's why Al Gore isn't president, because of the Supreme Court. Obviously, they have a great deal of sway, and if there is some sort of contention or
think of all the
hasn't anyone seen Veep?
And think of all the laws and the executive orders that have been in front of the court in the last 7.5 years. What is she going to do if Trump's elected president? We already raised this issue, but
she has such a fundamental
the fundamental
disagreement with him. How will that manifest?
It's a fundamental function of someone who is a justice of the Supreme Court is to shut the
front door, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
and when it comes to politics.
You know, I'm looking on Facebook Live right now.
It's shocking.
And Celeste Sigmund says Jeanine Pirro would have been a great VP. I love the show. I'm so glad the judge is on. She's great. Michael Maletta. And great show today. Lots
People
of
loving Eric, too.
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
People very excited about your book.
No Leaps in Tally says it should be Gingrich.
I saw someone write up Judge's VP. Did you see that write up? Some group wrote you up writing Judge Pirro.
Anthony Erico says overtime should be longer. I'm liking that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
I could. My ex couldn't, but I could.
Let's see. Zero Zinovich, I think, or
somebody asked if you're
says,
playing Pokemon Go on your phone, Eric.
No, I want to, though. I love this. This is brilliant marketing. Brilliant. This is one of the best innovations, like, since Facebook. Like, they've taken a video game and gotten everyone active and on the street.
So how are they on the street? What are they looking for?
You use
images.
the
camera on your phone.
To do what?
You're looking for Pokemon
on here
monsters
on your video. So you're following a map on your video.
Oh.
When you get it engages your camera.
Okay.
So other people who are playing that you don't even know, you might catch their camera in your camera, and all of a sudden everyone's following. The point is, 41 million people are chasing this stuff around now.
Oh,
brilliant!
Yeah, Deirdre Fulton said more people have downloaded the Pokemon app than Twitter.
Can I tell you why it's brilliant? Yes. You're a cafe owner, right? And you go.
You know that about me.
And you go hey, Pokemon, I want one of these Pokemons around my cafe.
Yeah.
Here's X amount of dollars. And now they're raising money.
We had on Maria's show this morning, we had a pizzeria owner from out in Queens, and he said, my business has grown exponentially in a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the pizza.
And did he pay for? He interfaced with.
It was like a few dollars to put.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One of the what do you call it?
Oh my gosh! Every retail operation should be willing to pay up, pony up to have all the people find the Pokemon right in their front
kind of advertising.
Front store.
Well, this has been lovely, you guys, and I've enjoyed everything.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
All right, so where you gotta go?
I'm just
sitting here reading all these comments. Amazing. We'll see you back here tomorrow, everybody. Have a safe trip to Cleveland. We'll see you there.
Oh, see you there.
Bye-bye.